Hi everyone, welcome back to Resin&Reveal. Today I'm going to be making some coffee cup coasters that are actually supposed to be shaker molds, but I'm not sure whether these are faulty. They're not all exactly the same size, so I decided not to use them this time, and I'm going to just fill these cups with coffee and then I'll dome them after they've cured. Now I've decided to make some white coffee cups, and I'm using J Diction 1:1 resin. I'll mix that with some white pigment paste and some white glitter just to add a touch of sparkle. Then we'll pour that into the molds and leave it to cure. Then after that we'll add our coffee and cream. So there's the glitter going in now. And while I'm mixing this, I'd just like to say thank you to Andy from CCUK Resin for my Happy Mail. And you can see that that coaster there that he made for me with my logo on. And it was the first Happy Mail I've ever received. So thanks again, Andy. I really appreciate that. And if you're not already following Andy, pop along and see what he does. He does some amazing pours. He's at CCUK Resin. I'm sure most of you know him anyway, because he's been around for quite some time and he has thousands of subscribers. Anyway, back to the coffee cups now. So I've overpoured slightly on that one. I'll just take a little bit off there. This part of the mould is really shallow, so we don't need much resin to fill this. But I will need to mix a bit more just to finish this off. And then we can move on to the next stage. So these are all cured now, and off camera I poured some of these coffee beans. So it's such a cute little mould. But the coffee beans, although they're small, they're right size, they're very thick and they would have been too deep for the actual cups that I've poured. So I've literally just put a few drops of resin in each mould, and now they've come out looking like proper coffee beans, but they're thin enough to fit into the cups. Now I made these coffee beans in two different shades as well. One of the shades was Resin bronze mica powder, and the other one was the Nick Pro coffee. So I'm just demolding enough to put 3 coffee beans in each one. And here I'm showing you the Resin bronze and the Nick Pro coffee, which is what I used for the 2 different shades. So as you can see there, the Nick Pro coffee is metallic and it looks nice next to the bronze coffee beans. Now I'll just move those out of the way while we demold these cups. And then we can get on with making our coffee and cream. These are pretty easy to demold, very shallow, aren't they? And then that part there, the indented part, that's where we're going to pour the rest of the coffee and cream. And that will keep it all contained nicely. Now I'll speed this up a bit just while we demold these 4 cups. And then we can get on with mixing some more resin. I'll just put the coffee beans next to each cup so I've got the right colours ready. And now I'm going to mix the coffee, but this time I'm going to use Let Resin's mica powder in brown because I don't want it to be exactly the same colour as the coffee beans. I need those to stand out. And I'm just showing you there the Let Resin brown mica powder. To be honest, that was a bit too orange for me. So I added one of the other mica powders as well, just to balance the colour. And at this stage, I realised that that cup is a bit small. So I'm just going to get a bigger cup. And I nearly knocked the camera off its stand. But I think it actually gave me a better camera angle, so that's not a bad thing, is it? So that's all in a bigger cup now, which is better. And now I'm going to add the Necro coffee to tone that orange colour down a bit. And we'll speed up again while I mix this. And I can begin to pour my coffee into the cups. So I'll just make a spout out of that cardboard cup and pour into the bottom of each of those coffee cups. And then I'll mix up some white for the cream. They're so cute, these. I can see myself making a lot of these now that I don't have to use the shaker lids. And it's easy enough to dome them afterwards. And I'll be doming them after this stage is cured. So I don't want them all to look exactly the same. I want them to be slightly different. So now I'm going to mix some white and we'll cover the top part of the cups. I've also saved some of that coffee coloured resin so I can adjust it as necessary after we've poured the white. And we'll use that if we need to. And now I'll speed this up and I'll give you some music while I pour the rest of these. They're all poured now. So all I need to do is to add the coffee beans. So I'm just going to place them randomly, like so. I'm putting 3 in each cup. As you can see, that one's flipped over. That one is actually very, very thin. So that is just about to sink, I think. I'll have to watch that one. They're quite fiddly, these. I might have been better to use a pair of tweezers, but no, I just muddled through and carried on using my fingers. Put those ones over there. It's starting to look like cups of coffee now, I think. And 3 in there as well. And that one from the first cup has sunk like I thought it was going to, so I'll just replace that, put another one on top of it. There you go. And that should do nicely. And just to add a finishing touch, I'm going to add some very, very fine gold glitter to that. Just using my micro brush and tap a few little bits on each one in random places again. And then we can leave that to cure and come back and we'll do the flood coat. So these are all cured now, and I'm now going to add some vinyl words that I cut using my Cricut. I chose some simple coffee themed phrases that will fit the coasters perfectly, and I think that they'll complete the design. So that's the first one done. I'll speed this up while I do the other 3, and they're all done in exactly the same way. At last, it's time for the flood coat. So I'm using Apex 1 coat because this is heat resistant, so it's ideal for coasters. It's also quite thick as well, so it's easier to control it and stop it from running over the edges. So it's already been through my bubble remover machine, but I'm a bit worried about this because it's so hot here in the UK today. So I need to get this poured as quickly as I possibly can before it cures. Now that's all level inside the cups, and I'm just going around the edges there just to dome it up to the handle of the cup. You can see where that's slightly raised because it is actually supposed to be a shaker mould, isn't it? So I'm doing that right around the edge of each cup, and it's a lot easier this way because the resin inside the cup is still liquid. So any excess resin that you put on the edge would just flow back into the inside of the cup. Does that make sense? I know what I mean anyway. And then I just use a cocktail stick to take it to the very edge and make sure it's all smooth. And I'll carry on with them until I've done the 4 of them. So these are all cured now. I did put that net over them just because I've got the window open today. And they're looking absolutely stunning. So you can see the different words on each one. So I'm just going to attach some rubber pads underneath them, and then we're done. And I've really enjoyed doing this. They're lovely, and they'll make a really nice gift for somebody. So all that's we're left to do now is the glamour shots. And I'd really appreciate it if you'd like and subscribe. And thanks so much for your support. It's really, really appreciated. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.